It is a beautiful day here in Albuquerque, and I'm sure you're kind of expecting some type of massive introduction. But the truth is that you're probably trying to figure out what area is going to be the best fit for you if you are planning to move to Albuquerque. And I'm here to tell you that in today's video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 areas you should be looking into, especially if you are a newcomer when it comes down to living in Albuquerque. And right now, I'm hanging out at North Domingo Baca Skate Park. And gosh, this brings back so many memories, but it's hot outside, it's 90 degrees. I'm fully decked out because I just got out of a meeting and I felt like, man, we should really talk about these areas in today's video. So I pulled out my phone here in the truck and we're gonna get straight to it. So grab your pen and your pad because it's about to get fun. Super awesome. There's really not a soul here at the skate park. And in today's video, guys, I want to go over the top 5 areas that I highly recommend to look into, especially if you are planning on moving down here. And by no means did I pick these out because these are my favorite areas, but Niche.com, Google Gemini, and ChatGPT, all these great resources help me put this list together for you guys. So I felt like I'd touch on them. We talked about some of these areas plenty enough on our channel, but it's always good to refresh your guys' memory, especially because some things have changed. But if this is your first time tuning into the Living in Albuquerque channel, guys, welcome. My name is Eli. Go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification bell down at the bottom. That way you guys never miss out on any videos, because I am dropping videos just like this one here, where I talk about all the great things that this wonderful city of Albuquerque has to offer, and the lifestyle and different areas and all that, right? So if that's something that interests you and you're possibly looking to relocate down here in the next 6 months or the next year, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. And if you are planning on moving down here, aside from doing these great, awesome videos and hanging out with you for a little bit, I am also a licensed broker here in the state of New Mexico, and me and my team are ready to help you guys out with whatever real estate need that you're looking for. That number popping up in the screen is my direct line. Feel free to call or text me at any time. All right, so we just wrapped up closing. I know we're at the park, but had to cut the video a little bit there just so we can get this done and come take care of some client work. So the first area that I wanted to bring up on this list is going to be North ABQ Acres. Now, what does North ABQ Acres offer to anybody that's looking to move there? Well, number one, it's super family friendly, quiet, it's peaceful, because you're going to have houses that sit on bigger plots of land. Now you're looking at anywhere from 1/4 of an acre and above. I've seen people have just, anywhere from 2 to 3. It's just all depending on how much you're willing to pay. Now, the price point that you're going to be looking at for something like that is going to be over $500,000, but don't stress it too much, because if you're looking to live in the area, you can live in one of the cookie cutter neighborhoods and find a house for around $450,000, that under $500,000 mark. So not totally attainable, but it still is a little bit pricier when it comes down to living here in Albuquerque. And you get a ton of convenience in the outdoor lifestyle, all the different shopping centers that are around the area. And plus, having North Domingo Baca really down the street from there, you're never gonna have an opportunity not to get outside. So if you're looking for all that, I highly recommend looking into this area. Now, on that same topic of rural charm, having a place with a bigger yard, which a lot of you guys are looking for. Well, you may be looking for that, right? You don't want to live super close to your neighbors. You don't want to watch them while they cook dinner, right? That's super awkward and weird. And I have my glasses on because it is super bright out here. It's a beautiful day here in Albuquerque. It's like 90 degrees right now, and it was hotter in my truck, believe it or not. So that's why I came outside to shoot this video under this nice tree. So that next area that I'm going to be talking about is going to be Corrales, and similar to the North ABQ Acres, it can get pricey, just all depending on where you're looking to live. And of course, the closer you do get to the Rio Grande, the more expensive the property is going to be. The only thing to keep in mind here, especially if you're looking for something that's affordable, around $450,000, even a little bit less, you are going to be purchasing an older house that may require some work, but nevertheless, nothing to shy away from. I know there's a lot of you guys out there that look for those types of properties, and you want to bring these older homes to life because you just don't vibe out with the same spec home cookie cutter style that D.R. Horton, Pulte, or any of these builders are building. So if you're looking for, I don't know, kind of like a rural kind of lifestyle, you like horses, you like animals, Corrales may be a place for you. Now, Corrales does offer a lot when it comes down to living down there in that little village. And yes, it is a village, guys. So you are going to get this old school charm when it comes down to it. You are going to be enjoying things like community events down there at the community center. They have a fishing pond, guys. Like, how cool is that? Not a lot of communities here in Albuquerque have like a local fishing pond that's tucked away behind a community center like that. And it's a perfect place to go and just spend the day, or you want to go down to local farmers markets that they have every weekend now in the summer, especially heading into the fall and the winter time. They're always doing something down there in Corrales. So if you're into all that, you don't mind mind paying a little bit more for it, especially if you want like a Southwest style house, Corrales may be it for you. And a little insider secret, they say that Corrales was actually the first place to ever do wine this side of the map back when the conquistadores and all that stuff came here. So pretty cool history lesson there. They do call it the wine circle down there in Corrales because it's literally one way in, one way out kind of thing. And it's a one-way road. So super rural, super old school, hallmarky charm, if you want to call it. So if you're into all that, we can help you discover that place a little bit more. When I was creating this list, I didn't realize that I put a bunch of rural areas in here, and to the point, a lot of you guys are searching for that. You guys want space to grow. You either want space for some animals or you just want space from your neighbors. Whatever it is, the peace and quiet, the relaxed neighborhoods, this next area is going to be pretty similar to the other two. And that's going to be smack dab in the middle of Albuquerque. So you're really going to be like 15 minutes away from everything. The freeway access, all the Costco, shopping, the mall, like anything that you can think of is going to be this area. And the North Valley offers a ton to anybody that's looking to move there. And again, some of the houses do get older, but the cool thing about this area is that some of these houses that you'll be running into have actually already been updated. And although you may pay a little bit more for it, it's not going to be an astronomical price unless you're looking to live in Los Ranchos, which is a hop, skip, and a jump away from this area. So price point that you can expect is anywhere from $350,000 to $500,000, just all depending on that property that you're looking into. And the North Valley is a historical area. When you talk to anybody that lives here, that's lived here for generations, they're always going to bring this area up, and it's for several reasons. A lot of the things that are great are here in the North Valley because you're super close to the Rio Grande, you're super close to Los Ranchos, and then you're like less than 10 minutes away from downtown in Old Town. So there's a whole lot of value there. And plus they have their own little shopping centers, local co-ops, farmers markets, and all that stuff tucked away in that neighborhood. Because if you travel down Rio Grande, which is an awesome road, I highly recommend that you travel that when you come down here. I tell everybody, like, that's going to give you like the pinnacle of what Albuquerque has to offer you when it comes down to the whole grand scheme of things. And it almost feels like you're detached away from the city. So I may be all over the place with this. I get super excited when I talk about the North Valley just because of what it has to offer. And plus that Rio Grande Nature Center is super dope. Like my mother-in-law lives right in front of it, so we get to experience it very often. So if you're planning on living anywhere, guys, and you don't want to live on the outskirts of town, or you don't want to live tucked away in Corrales, you still want all the convenience and amenities within a reasonable budget, this area is going to be it for you. Mexico isn't just all dirt and rocks, guys. Like, this area is pretty dope, and it's within a commercial area, so of course they do keep up with the land here, land or landscaping, whatever it is that you want to call it. And it's awesome. Watch, check it out. They don't got it on right now, but that's a water feature right there. That noise that you're hearing over there is just the AC for this building. But man, check this out. Pretty cool, right? And the next area that I want to bring up is similar to like this. It's well maintained. You got paved walkways. The community is like super connected. The HOA does an awesome job of this area in maintaining it. And that area is going to be Ventana Ranch. Ventana Ranch, I talk plenty about it. You can go look at all our past videos, but the reason why newcomers should look into this area is because it's super affordable. You're talking about a house at the top, right? You're going to look at a house that's around $400,000. Unless you're buying new, right? Because they are building newer houses up there. They may get a little bit more expensive, but on the average, you're looking around $400,000 for a house in this area, and you're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck. And with the neighborhood being like super family friendly, Ventana Ranch Park always has events going on. They got tennis ball courts that on the weekends, they do a lot of pickleball tournaments, and pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America right now. So if you enjoy doing that, highly recommend living here just for that simple fact, right? Plus the houses are a little bit newer. You are gonna get houses that have vaulted ceilings, recessed lighting, granite countertops, all that stuff for that price of $400,000. So if you're into that, you don't really want to spend a whole ton of money, you want to live in an area that has, you know, somewhat of convenience. And Ventana Ranch isn't like you're going to be able to drive down the street and you're at Costco. It's going to take you about 20 minutes because it's going to be a lot of neighborhood roads that you're driving through, and you may deal with a lot of traffic because a ton of people live in this area. But if you don't mind that and you want a tight-knit community, Ventana Ranch is going to be it for you, especially because it's growing on this side of town, because we really can only grow towards this way. So eventually, you living closer to the inner city, your house values are going to go up. And it's a matter of fact, guys, we see it happening already with all the new builds that they're doing out there. They're building more apartment complexes that are
a little bit more on the luxurious side. They're building more commercial areas so you can get more shopping centers, more restaurants, stores, and all that stuff. So if you want to get to a place that is growing and you want to be there before it actually gets a little bit more expensive, highly recommend looking into Ventana Ranch. All right, the last area is going to be pretty similar to Ventana Ranch, and it's really down the street, but the only difference is that it's going to be way more affordable. On average in this area, a home will go for around $350,000, probably even less. And this area offers a ton of convenience. You're going to be right there, right next to the freeway, so you're going to have easy freeway access. And the Leera Heights community, guys, is a special one because before like all the luxury started coming to the west side, this was a luxurious area, believe it or not. You're gonna run into, tree-lined streets. You're gonna have the Walmart down the street from you, actually 2 Walmarts right next to you. You have all the shopping down on 98th. And plus, if you do enjoy off-roading, you wanna go out and ride your dirt bikes and all that stuff, it's super close to the mesa that you can literally take your side-by-side from your front yard. You're gonna live super close to the Ladera golf course, so you are gonna be able to hit the links like after work, 5 o'clock comes around, they just installed lights so you can hit on the driving range until about 10 o'clock. So super awesome, guys. Now, why do I recommend looking into this area? Well, not just because of the affordability, but it really gives you easy access to downtown. And if you're working for like the city or any type of government agency, or you're traveling to the east side, getting to the freeway is gonna be super easy from here. All right, I hope that helped you guys out with getting an idea where you should be looking to, especially if you're looking to relocate down here to Albuquerque within the next 6 months. And again, that number popping up on the screen is my direct line. If this helped you out in any way, shape, or form, feel free to call or text me at any time. Let me know what you need some help with. If you want to hear about a different area, the comments down below help me out a ton. If there's an area that you want me to touch on the next video, I'd love to do so. And if you're also looking to relocate down here and you're not ready to chat with us, down in the link below is a free relocation guide for you to download. So go ahead and get that. No cost to you. We won't spam you. We won't bother you. We will just send you that link and let you download that relocation guide for free. So I'm gonna head back home before the traffic gets bad because I'm all the way over here on the east side, and God knows that once 4 o'clock comes around, traffic to the west side gets a little bad, right? Just because it's Friday, everybody's getting off of work and ready for the weekend. It's really that New Mexico life, laid back, super chill, getting ready to enjoy our family. So I'm gonna go and do that. I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.